John switched on the
Okay, we have Craig Bellamy, and we'll take 2 questions each at most. Is that okay? Okay, thank you. Gary, you go first.
Great. It's not often that anyone can ask somebody a question after a performance and a result, but performance like that. So I just want to ask, how are you feeling after watching your players deliver what they did out there tonight?
Yeah, it was, even when we conceded to go 2-1, I honestly thought it was still going to be a few goals for us. We were there. We were there from the start of the game, the way we moved the ball, the way we were looking to exploit the space in behind. We had to entice them first. But we said before the game, we felt this team was tailor-made for us and how we want to play, they're perfect for us. But we have to have the right habits. We have to do all the part of the game that maybe a lot of people don't see. We had to be really good at that to allow then our footballers, and that's all of them, not just 1 or 2, to excel with the ball really, because that's how we play.
In terms of what this means now, I know you said yesterday just how important this second
Yeah,
spot.
it was important.
You've done it now, and the overall campaign, you've shown the identity that you've wanted to, and tonight you've had what could be described as the complete performance. So, how do you feel about the performance, but then also as well a secondary question on that, you've got that second spot, you've got that home playoff.
Yeah, no, it's really important. Like we've seen tonight, you know, when we play at home, it's very important for us, of course. Tonight was as close to perfect that I could have asked for. And I don't believe in perfect. I'm not a perfect person. I haven't met one who is. But as a performance-wise, it was as close as we could have hoped for to that. Now, there's a number of months leading into the next game, and it's which players are in form, which players are fit, you know, because it's a simple fact, and that's for every team that's going to be in these playoffs, they're big factors. Yeah, it's been, you know, it's like, I know North Macedonia feel this one tonight, but they've been brilliant in the group. I do feel there's been a few games they've been fortunate in, and I did feel there's a team ready to hurt them, and I felt it could be us. It worked out that way, but at the same time, you've seen with their first goal, they have a threat. They have players on the attack, and they're happy to spend a lot of time without the ball, but you have to be wary of these teams. And I think we're in pot 2 now, is that right? Yeah. Okay. Now the teams that are in pot 3, if we are in 2, are going to be similar to what we faced again tonight. So yeah, I try not to look too far ahead. I don't know why I'm getting myself down this riddle, but yeah, tonight I just enjoyed tonight. It was really really top.
Okay, Harry.
Just on that tree, I think that's the earliest practice with this. You said against Turkey, that's the worst you'll be.
No, it's the worst we'll be for what we know,
yeah,
and how we're able to connect with each other. Because we're new, we haven't had that moment together. Now, I know where you're leading to because you want me to get to this question. Was that there today? And I believe that's the type of performance we need to be playing. We need to be, and we can do. Now, there's different opposition. Now, different intensity in opposition. Different athletes in opposition. That are very few. But you will come up against them. Now, can you able to do that against them? I don't know. Maybe not. Or maybe. But the other teams, I feel then we can play this way. And I like this way. I might not be realistic to most people, or pragmatic, is that another word? Or maybe I need to be a little bit deeper. Maybe I need to stop playing too many short passes. Maybe I need to stop playing balls in behind. You know, I like this because I feel when you get it right, these moments happen. And this is what we want. This is what I want, sorry, not what we want, like not the voice of the public, but I don't know, I hope the players enjoyed it tonight because I enjoyed watching them.
I think most people watching enjoyed it. Then looking ahead, given that this was the night that it mattered most to produce.
No, the same against Belgium was the same.
Yeah.
Honestly, same against Belgium was, and we were close against Belgium. I know a lot of people will only see the scoreline, and in the game will only see the scoreline, and I understand that. But there was moments in that game against a real top opposition. I thought we were brilliant. And I thought we were able to carry that on and keep that. Look, we're going to be able to do this. Yeah, I cut yourself short. Sorry, what was the final bit you were going to say?
No, it's just kind of how important is it that you players can summon that performance when the stakes are that high, and how that bodes well for the playoffs then, because the pressure will be higher, won't it?
Yeah, look, I've always been taught pressures for tyres. So I always keep that in mind. I see the game, and I don't know, maybe because I don't want to feel pressure, do you understand? So I'll probably look at every excuse to not, like, it's a game of football. I've been in different situations in my life where then that was pressure. This game isn't. You get to enjoy it, and you get to bring enjoyment. Now, we know the part of the rewards that can come with it, if we're able to. But I always believe like you have a way better chance of being the best version of yourself. If you don't let that, like we call it worrying, worrying never solves or fixes anything. I don't believe in that. And that's the message, like, even speaking to the players before the game was, please enjoy tonight. Just enjoy it. Enjoy it, because I think there's going to be moments that you're going to love this, what happens tonight. And I hope they felt that, and that was what was in their mind, not what could happen, this scenario, that scenario. Leave that to use. Do you understand? Because that's your role, that's your jobs, you know what I mean? That's not ours. Ours is to be the best version of ourselves and hopefully allow people to smile and go home or go wherever they, back to North Wales or wherever, with like, that was worth travelling for. Because I feel that's the responsibility we have.
Okay, hi, great news. Boris from Antenna 5 in Macedonia. We spoke about Brennan Johnson's positioning up front when you were in Skopje, and you said you had so many injuries, and then it doesn't really matter if you play in the middle of the starting three up front. But tonight, we saw him shine on the left.
Yeah, he played really well.
So
the front five did, and I feel they complemented each other.
But on this occasion, he didn't really need to have the ball from someone pass to him in the 16-yard area, because when he gets it, he can cut inside and then scored a fantastic goal. So
I thought the first assist he made for Brooks
was a
pass in behind from someone else, so he did need that.
Yeah. So you're going to play him on that side once all your players come back?
No, you play who you feel the opposition is, and like we knew you don't concede too many goals, Northwestern. You conceded 3 goals this group. But I didn't play with forward tonight, you know that?
Yeah. It's a fake night, yeah.
I played with 3 10s, 2 winners.
Yeah.
Now, people might see that as mad. You need to win. How could you not play with forward? But the idea was to use them for your players to jump, because you like to jump, and hit space. It could be left-sided centre-back jump, winger goes, or central pocket goes. So it was to create that movement, because your habits will try and jump. Now we have to be able to, quick combination hit. Now we have to be clean with that. So Brennan, we had to manipulate and manufacture the space for that, then recognises it, then goes. And I've got to be honest, I know you maybe want to talk about Brennan. I'm not really, because there was 5 of them who were incredible.
Fair enough.
And they all understood, they all were on each other's wavelengths, and Dan James the other side. It's like, when you give us space, then we have to take it.
Right.
And that's really what we've seen tonight. And the execution of it was really high level from a good group of players, really. If you look at the profile of those players, which names they were, and they were good players.
So does it tell you why he's not starting games at Tottenham this season with a new manager? We've actually asked the manager.
Listen, mate, I'm not talking about any of that. Come on.
No.
Just
Okay.
won 7-1.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not talking about what Tottenham do or anything.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you.
It was a good
Cheers.
try.
Hi,
Yes.
great. Just on Brennan, a performance like that will do him a world of good, wouldn't it? I mean, he is a player who has come into criticism in the past, isn't he? But he really showed what he was about
He
tonight.
was brilliant tonight, wasn't he? He really was, wasn't he? It was like sort of moments. Like, that's what we know Brennan can do. But I have to, like, again, I know where you want to go with this. I also, the whole team were exceptional. You're not even talking about a player who just got a hat-trick.
Well, I was going to.
Okay, that was your second question, yeah. But even people like Shees, and I tell you, like, Liam Cullen, like, he's brilliant. Like, smart, how he joins in with a 6, how he allows other players to play around him. Like, I honestly, I'm amazed sometimes when people question him playing. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, am I in the wrong game yet, or maybe I'm deluded? Because I only see an incredible, smart footballer. And then, like, we talked about Anthony She's tonight. Like, She's is a real footballer. A real footballer. His timing, how he follows the press, how he's able to play forward, how he settles everything. Dylan Lawley, a young kid, come in who's really tailor-made for how I like to play. So, yeah, I honestly, I can go through the whole team. I thought everyone was on it. Everyone was on it. And, yeah, that's really pleasing. I know we always want to talk about individuals. I know just where the story and what the nicer story usually sounds, but I thought, honestly, the group today were exceptional. You don't win 7-1 just for one individual. It's impossible.
Can I ask you about Harry then? Because I mean,
Yeah,
three goals and assists. I mean, it's
I
the
think we
night.
have to with that. I agree. No, but it's not saying like Brennan, but it was loads of other players we could pick up.
Yeah.
I know the top of 3 and let's go down. You know what I mean? But Harry, whoa, we used him a little bit different today, but we know we can do it. It was like, and he was so excited to do this when we spoke about it, and we felt it would suit him, especially how North Macedonia would maybe look to jump, and then you just see him excel. But like I said, with Coles, Brooksy, and the speed, they all connected really, really good today. So, and I know you guys, so you love the captaincy one because it's really important for you. He was heavily involved in team selection as well. I think he picked the squad for me. And I think you think that happens as well. No, he was honestly, he's been so good for my time here, consistent. And one part of it, you recognise when you don't have him, you miss him. So it was just great for us today. We had him.
Thanks, Terry.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Good luck, mate.
Take care, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well done.